Yes.
I already
Well,
forgot how to even like do stuff.
yeah, how to sit and how
How to speak and how
my
to
hands.
sit.
What do I do with my hands? Yeah.
Honestly.
Welcome to TekTok. And
Hello.
surprisingly, despite the fact that the only, despite the name, we're not streaming on TikTok for some reason. I don't know why, but well, we know why, because fuck TikTok.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, and but we are streaming to YouTube, hopefully, Twitch and Facebook.
The more I'm exposed to TikTok because something compelled me. I started to we made a group chat with some people from work.
Mm-hmm.
For just random stuff, just like whatever. Just
Yeah.
like a group chat with like 10 people that is not work related, just like nonsense and stuff. And like hanging out and stuff.
Yeah.
And you can, as you expect, probably like pretty much everyone there uses TikTok, and sometimes they repost TikTok videos.
Yeah.
In the chat.
Yeah.
And the more I'm exposed to these videos, the more I just drift farther away from understanding why people find it interesting or compelling.
Yeah. They're doing the anti-marketing.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of that is just like the POV videos, which...
Yeah. Are they still sending you the John Cena memes?
No, I think John Cena is old news at this point.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I haven't seen that in a while, but there's just a lot of like nonsense that I don't find particularly interesting, but I guess that's just me,
Yeah. I would love to hear about your work trip, actually, if that's not under embargo or something. I don't know.
I don't think so, but yeah, I feel like at some point I'll have to write a book about my adventures.
Okay.
Because it's a story, yeah. So
Okay.
I was on a work trip, yes, as you mentioned, in Helsinki.
Yeah.
Because one of Helsinki's pianos was under renovation.
Okay.
And at this point it's sort of kind of a little bit back to work, but not quite.
Okay.
Actually, it may already be. It's like, every day there's some like new stuff happening. So it may very well be already working properly. But when I went, basically, I went for the Janipäev for like weekend, for that like holiday weekend.
Yeah, Juhannus.
Because Juhannus, yeah. Because the company did not close the restaurant for the weekend, for the holidays. Yeah. And they were expecting like more work, basically. Which happened exactly as they expected. And since like most employees there are kind of very fresh, they don't really have the the necessary resilience to handle like rushes and stuff. So basically they asked us to come to there. I was supposed to be there for a week and a half, from 22nd of June to the end of this week.
I need to acknowledge Janos, who is having some coffee apparently, and same here. I'm having some iced coffee also.
Like I forgot about like tuning into stream and stuff, and like what is happening?
Oh, it's fine.
Hello, Janos. I'm also having a coffee right now.
Nice.
God bless. On the topic, while we are on the topic of coffee, I feel like Finland should be recognized as a terrorist state.
Okay.
For the fact that they completely just like murder coffee.
Yeah.
And I completely don't understand.
Okay.
Why every house in Finland has this shitty ass drip coffee machine.
Yes.
Which makes the coffee taste terrible.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand. And this is like the default.
This is
not even like a coffee brewed in a mug is the default. It's just like the stupid ass drip machine is the default, and it's so bad. It's like a notch above instant coffee. And like below everything else, like French press, coffee machine, whatever the fuck, like it's like all below that. Very, very bad. I was very struggling.
Yeah, are you aware that Finland is the number one country in consumption?
Consuming coffee?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, because first of all, you need a shit ton of coffee to put in the machine to make it. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like
Okay. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
absurd amounts.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
surprised at all.
Okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So it's sort of like similar to French press, but I
Wait.
think
They.
even more coffee needs to
Okay.
be
They didn't
focused.
have drip coffee in Vapiano, right?
No,
Yeah. Yeah. Because that would
no.
take forever to serve any customers, right?
Yeah, I don't know. So it was a side tangent.
Okay.
Finland is a very strange land. Like, for example, that like large portion of population has like lactose
Well.
intolerance, for example, as well.
Well, you have been warned. You have seen the Finnish streams that I have occasionally shown on stream. So
I
you
have.
so just to
I
recap.
mean, okay, to be fair, like, yeah, not, yeah, like, it's not about the people.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess drinking shitty coffee is kind of about the people, but it's more about just the general sort of like just the logistics. For example, the vast majority of doors, when you want to lock them with like a knobby thing, you know, that you have on like public restrooms and stuff, they close like the opposite way. Like usually you rotate it in the direction of the
Wait, what?
lock, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
you like
yeah, yeah.
turn it and then it locks and then you like open it and then unlocks. But in Finland, most of the doors are like the opposite way. So you rotate it opposite of the direction of the locking mechanism. And then it goes into like the lock position and then you open it by rotating the other way. Very weird, very weird. Some things
Really? Because
I also
a lot of locks that we have here in this country are also from Sweden and Finland, I feel like. But I have never seen like you mean the thumb turn, the yeah the thing.
take your knobby thing and then you like
Yeah. Okay. Before we go on, since we are talking about Finland and coffee, I have to mention this. I have to.
YouTube channel.
The coffee time in Talk English.
Oh.
This is hello
Apparently,
YouTube.
he's quite a celebrity because one of my coworkers also like showed some video of his on thing, and I was not video of his, but like some Estonian YouTuber like reacting or something to his videos.
What?
So apparently, like
No.
a large number of Estonian people know who this guy is. Yes. Which is a weird, but also
yes.
I'm kind of here for it.
Yes. Yes. I don't know what happened because to be fair, this video was re-uploaded and this had like 2 million views or something, which is like insane in terms of like in the context of Finland, for example, because not in the context of YouTube or US or whatever, but in Finland, what 2 million? Jesus.
Yeah.
And one video, not like, and he has like hundreds and hundreds. So I don't know what happened to his previous account, but yeah. He still has like 1,500 videos. Like what? Like
busy man.
Yeah, what? He's doing live streams all over the place, and this is one of my favorite like text all over the stream. Like, what is even happening?
Yeah. But yeah, it's a person that is not unknown in Estonia, which I found fascinating.
Do you have you any idea what video this was when what they showed you?
No idea.
No idea.
It was
okay.
some kind of like one of the, as I understood, one of the major Estonian YouTubers. I could research it for next week. I could also ask for the next week.
A guy?
Like a guy, like a.
And he was
his content is.
And he was basically reacting to it, to him, or.
I mean, sort of, yeah. He was like just watching it and like talking about it, and then he also did like a reaction to some kind of controversial video from back in the day about some kind of teacher who said something, and they made a video, and it became like a whole thing in Estonia. I couldn't tell you what his name is or the name of the channel.
Like a young guy.
Yeah, I would say so. Maybe like 30.
Maybe the only person who comes to mind is Egert Bohm, which does some kind of a reaction type of stuff, but I don't see. I don't know. Probably not him.
I will.
Anyway.
I will ask.
That would be funny for me at least. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. I knew that he's big in Finland. I knew that some Estonians know who he is, but yeah, that's so funny that it even it even
A-
reached you basically. That's funny.
And the person who showed me the video is very
Yes.
young as well, so it's kind of like,
Oh.
so this guy is evergreen. His popularity will continue
Wow.
indefinitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I went on a trip. Basically,
Yeah.
what happened?
Yeah.
Well, lots of shit happened. Lots of drama. Every day was some kind of drama.
Mm.
So basically, the setup for the trip was such that, like, over the course of last few months, many people from Estonia went there. Some of them went to like
Oh.
train new staff. Some of them went to just work basically and help out in the restaurant while they are understaffed. And so I was more in the second camp because basically their staff is sort of trained, although not really, but they are sort of trained to the point where they can somehow manage to work.
Okay, but
So I basically went.
but Vapiano is not new in Finland, right? Or is it?
No,
Okay.
no, I'm not exactly sure where, because the restaurant was closed for a few months while there was construction. Maybe a bunch of people left, I'm guessing.
Hmm.
So they have a lot of like new staff, basically.
Okay.
But the restaurant back in the day before the renovation was very popular. It's like right in the center of Helsinki,
Yeah.
near the railway station.
Hmm.
So pretty
Mhm.
central location, pretty luxe in that
Yeah.
sense. But of course, after renovation, many people don't know that it's reopened and stuff, so it's been quiet.
Yeah.
But the weekend was pretty busy.
All right.
But the drama started basically immediately.
Okay.
Because a couple of days before I was supposed to come, so it was me, the girl who showed me the video, and then one
Okay.
other girl were coming, and we were supposed to stay until two of us were supposed to stay until 2nd of July, and one girl was just coming for the holiday weekend.
Okay.
So we went to Helsinki, pretty like a normal chill in terms of like a trip, very fast on the ferry.
Mhm.
And yeah, so 2 days before we came, a contract on the rental contract on the apartment that they've been renting ended,
Oh.
and they rented a new apartment basically. And unfortunately, I don't have the pictures of the apartment, but I can describe it. So it's like basically a two-person apartment.
Yeah.
It has like a bedroom with a bed, and it has like a tiny living room, and it has like a kitchen and a bathroom. So picture our apartment, but every room is smaller.
Mhm.
It's like overall like 40 square meters
Yeah.
approximately.
And
So
triple the price of yours probably also.
probably I have no idea. So they rented this apartment, and the four of us were supposed to stay in this apartment, in like
Okay.
a single bedroom apartment.
Yeah.
So the setup was such that two people were supposed to share a bed in the bedroom, and two people were supposed to share a couch in the living room.
Yeah.
Which is already not great.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
Sharing beds with cowork. I mean, we aren't like strangers to each other,
Yeah.
thankfully, but still a little bit weird.
Yeah.
So what ended up
Yeah.
happening was that we arrived to the apartment and we discovered that the couch that we were supposed to be sharing was broken.
Oh
Uh,
no.
so it was impossible for two people to sleep on it because one half of it was like collapsing all the time, basically. And it actually happened to me as well. Like I tried to like sleep very quietly on the half,
Yeah.
and then I just like tumbled on the floor basically.
Oh
Like there's no way
no.
to not do it, unfortunately. So what
Okay.
ended up happening is that one of us had to sleep on the floor the first night,
Mm.
and then two people shared the bedroom bed, and then I slept on the tiny side that is not collapsible, like the one that is closer to the wall, basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, so we slept like that for the first night. Then the day after that, I went to work, and I spoke to the manager of the restaurant, and I was like, "This isn't gonna work
Yeah.
because yeah, this is not great."
Yeah.
So especially like considering that like pretty much every other person who came before us to Helsinki had much nicer accommodation, and they had their own beds and rooms and stuff.
No.
So
Yeah.
I was like, you're gonna have to figure something out because, yeah. And like since I'm staying for a week and a half, then like it's not gonna, my nervous system is not gonna handle this very well.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, of course, now it's like holiday weekend, blah blah blah. I understand that it's not like very easy to do something, but like by
Mm-hmm.
Monday that I would like to maybe have it fixed, and otherwise I would have to just go to Estonia basically, and they would leave. They would stay like 3 people there or 2 people
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
That was basically our conversation, and then she called the regional manager of the company,
Mm-hmm.
and basically they ended up renting an apartment, a
Okay.
different apartment.
Okay.
So I'm gonna skip some of the smaller
Yeah.
dramas that happened in the process. They aren't important to the story. So the point is that we moved to the new apartment,
Yeah.
which was like amazing,
Okay.
and it cost like almost double the. You're gonna go to work? Oh, already. So it was like almost double the price of the previous apartment, and it was much nicer. Basically, it was too nice. I would even describe it.
Mm-hmm.
But they're probably in such a rush that like they felt like they had to find something, so they just paid for the
Yeah.
most like luxurious accommodation they could find.
Probably, yeah.
So yeah, so for the weekend and for Monday we stayed in that apartment basically. And the
Mm-hmm.
holiday weekend ended, and on Monday the regional manager came to Helsinki. She had some like meetings. She spoke to the manager of the restaurant and stuff. Basically asked me about like our accommodation situation.
Mm-hmm.
It was a very short conversation. I just like described to her what's up right now, and she was like, okay, fine. And then at the end of the day, I was also working Monday. I asked the manager when I should come tomorrow for my work, because it was like a day by day basis. They were like squeezing us into the schedule to like fill in the gaps, basically. Since I know how to do everything, it doesn't really matter like what I was doing.
Yeah.
And then she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go speak to the regional manager, and then I'm gonna call you and to tell you what's happening." And then I
Mm-hmm.
went home, and then an hour later, I got an email from the regional manager that said that like myself and the one other girl is going back to Estonia on Tuesday. So she wrote in the
Okay.
email that like she spoke to the restaurant manager and she confirmed that like they don't need our help anymore, and basically we're going home. So then we went back to the restaurant to pick up our stuff because we had like our just some like shoes and stuff that we left.
Mm-hmm.
Spoke to the restaurant manager again. She said that like that's not really what she said, because she said that she has her own employees, of course, but like they need help right now. That was basically what she said, and she had no idea that we are gonna leave tomorrow because we were both scheduled to work the next day.
Okay.
So basically, the manager lied.
Yeah.
Basically, the regional manager lied, and yeah, so she sent us the return tickets. And the two of us went back to Estonia, and one girl stayed, and I think she's still there. I'm not sure. But she
Okay.
went back to the old apartment, the small one. But as I understand right now, she's there alone, which is fine. That's like a fine apartment for a person or like a couple.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely not okay for 4 people. And that's pretty much it. So we ended up going back to Estonia. Because of this, I lost a shit ton of work hours that I expected to get because I would have gotten them if I stayed. And of course, I can't get these hours because the schedule is already finished, and I don't want to like take other people's hours. That's just not really.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, right now I'm just sitting home and waiting for our restaurant manager to come back from vacation of her own, and then we can talk about like that, because I feel like it would be logical if Apollo compensated me for the hours that I didn't receive for work.
Yeah.
But we're gonna talk about it when she comes back. So right now, basically, I'm sitting at home. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much what happened.
Hmm.
So yeah, and now, well, this is like a abridged version of what happened. It's been a lot more frustrating in the moment,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
basically at this point, I decided that I don't really want to work for Apollo in the future, so I'm already looking for other
Oh.
potential workplaces, because
Okay.
it was a bit how was it?
Ah,
Unprofessional.
but
Unprofessional.
yeah. Oh man. Yeah, another
And
another blow from the big guys.
Yeah.
On top. Okay. For you.
And then after I left, basically the next day, the girl who stayed said that there was a shit ton of drama as well, because a bunch more people came from Tallinn from Apollo office, and they started basically just like running the show in the restaurant.
Okay.
They added random new dishes to the menu that don't exist because pasta is closed, so they made up some risottos out of pasta recipes that don't exist. And they didn't even notify the manager of the restaurant that they were doing this, so just like single-handedly did it. And then they, at work we do like morning meetings basically when we talk about stuff what happened the day before, how much money we made, blah blah blah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so for these meetings, the restaurant manager would buy employees like cookies or something, to have with coffee.
Yeah.
And then the Italian people told her that she is not allowed to buy cookies because the cookies are not in the budget. And she was like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, if I want to buy my employees cookies, I'll buy my employees cookies." And who, like, what is this?
Yeah.
And then it ended with her saying that she is gonna just resign, basically, if this is how they're gonna be running things. And that's the last thing I heard about that.
That's the manager of
the restaurant we were in Helsinki. Very nice lady.
Okay.
The entire management team and the restaurant was very nice, but the shit started going down after Apollo people came.
Jesus Christ.
From Tallinn.
Okay.
I mean, what's new? Just the executives just making things worse, basically.
Yeah.
It's just how it is.
No, they have no idea what's working in the field and what's not working in the field. So it's like, they just make up some rules, right?
Yeah. I mean, some of them are sort of from the bottoms.
Yeah, of course.
Somehow.
Some of course.
But I mean, at this point, it's been such a long time.
Yes, exactly. That's what I
they
was.
have no idea what's happening.
Exactly, because the landscape is changing constantly, and if they.
It's very frustrating to work with these people. I was so frustrated with them. I was like, who are these people? Why are they like managers at a company? Like they don't know how to do their work at all.
Yeah.
I was like. So that was that, and then we came to Estonia, and basically now I'm waiting for my next work days, like on the 4th of July.
Okay, was the salary at least in Finland decent?
No, we were paid our own salary.
Oh, what? The Estonian one?
Yeah, everyone was getting their own salary, and we were given an allowance for an international trip. Which is from Apollo. I didn't get anything yet. I sent my summary of my expenses. I haven't gotten anything yet from them, so we'll see what's happening there. But basically, they said they would pay 25 euros per day on our expenses, which is
kind in Finland.
I checked. I was checking some Estonian laws about stuff about like compensations and. Paying under hours and stuff. And I just stumbled on the thing that when companies send you on international business trips, they are required to provide allowance for workers, and the minimum legal required amount is 22 euros 60 cents. So just a tiny bit more than the legal minimum.
Yeah.
Which is shitty because Finland is very expensive.
Yeah, exactly. Like in Estonia, 25 might be maybe, but in Finland, dude, how much was the pasta and how much was the most expensive pasta in?
Basically all the dishes in the Finnish Vapiano is like our prices, but add like 5 euros to them.
Yeah, okay.
So like a normal pasta is like 15 euros.
Yeah.
Which is a lot. And just things in general, like groceries and everything, and like public transportation is super expensive.
Yeah.
Of course, we didn't have to pay for it.
But still,
but it is
if you want to eat,
right, and the restaurant was like providing us with food. That was like a thing that the company was paying for technically. But I mean, because not the entire menu was open at the time, so like. There's only so much pizza one person can eat.
Yeah.
So yeah. But it was kind of shitty because like when people went to to help open a new Vapiano in Slovakia, They received 50 euros per day allowance.
Yeah.
And Slovakia is like
A
I
cheaper
don't even know
country.
how many times cheaper Slovakia is compared to
Yeah.
Finland. Even Estonia, it's like
Uh,
half of
yeah, yeah.
like Estonian prices.
I mean, yeah. My only, I think it was like 7 years ago or something. I went to Slovakia. I went to the touristy place. It was still cheaper than Estonia, but it was like like a ski trip.
Yeah,
I stayed
no,
on a
of
mountain,
course.
but it was still cheaper in a very
Mhm.
touristy spot. So
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, so this
All
trip left a very
right.
bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Um. So yeah. So now basically I'm mentally prepared to move on. I don't really
Is
have anything
this?
left to learn in this
Yeah.
place,
Yeah.
and at this point I'm 100% sure that like I have no interest in like advancing in this company. I don't think I have
Oh man. Yeah.
the mentality to like do this stuff.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, I don't think I would. But yeah. So now I'm still. I mean, I didn't like resign or anything like that. I didn't
Okay.
quit. But I am looking for other places to work.
Are you? Is this Vapiano or Apollo or both?
Apollo, yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I mean, before Apollo bought Piano, it was a completely different company. It was its own thing.
Mm.
But yeah.
Hmm.
And like now that I've seen what they've done, like in the short amount of time that they came from Tallinn to like do stuff,
Hmm.
it's gonna go to shit the same way that yeah. But like once the restaurant starts working normally and you know, they'll just make it shittier, basically. Even though the actual restaurant managers are kind of nice. I mean the ones in Helsinki. So yeah, so that's fun, but it was still a useful experience because now I could see that like yeah, this is not gonna be a thing for me to keep working there.
Yeah.
So yeah, if someone needs
Oh
a chef, I'm
well.
available.
Oh my god. Yeah. Oh well. Okay. I was kind of hoping, yeah, you would be like, yeah, I made a lot of money and came
No,
from Finland, and it was very awesome,
I
and yeah, but okay.
I don't. I mean, at this point, I haven't made any money. I don't know like what exactly they're gonna send me. The amount of money I guess I'll see on the payday.
How did
Even though
they?
technically,
I'm also curious. How did they approach you? Like, by the way, there is this opportunity to go to Finland, or by the way, you pretty much have to go, or did
it
you?
was more of like an opportunity thing, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
But like, I mean, I guess you don't really get anything out of it other than the fact that you get to go to Finland and they pay for accommodation.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really like it wasn't really worth it in the end. Even though like I really like Helsinki itself. I think
Yeah.
it's a very nice city.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, very expensive. So, but like as a
Yeah.
city, like I would live there, but
Mm-hmm.
not working for Apollo.
Yeah, yeah,
No
yeah.
thanks.
All right. Well.
So I guess next week I'll know what my compensation and what's happening with that and
Mm-hmm.
my salary and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah, since I lost so many hours, I'll talk to the manager and ask like, what is she gonna do about it? Because like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
the company didn't provide me with hours that they were supposed to, so I feel like it's
Yeah.
on them to compensate me for them. So
Absolutely.
I'll talk to her about it.
All right. So,
So
half an hour in to the show, and
yeah,
let's actually do some, I don't know,
news.
tech stories maybe,
Wow,
because we haven't done, yeah, tech stories in a while here.
what a
Uh,
novel idea.
yeah, I have some iced coffee.
I also have some
Also,
coffee that is not ice, but it's sort of cold.
and
That's
also,
kind of nice.
fun fact, I have well, you can't see what's in here, but my sister made some rhubarb syrup, which
Ooh.
I'm a kind of a fan. Like the bottle, the jar is kind of half empty already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Is it good?
So it's pretty good. Oh man, I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't think of like cooking rhubarb and making it into a syrup, because rhubarb is literally growing in my yard.
Mm.
But yeah,
It's like sweet and sour.
yeah, mostly sweet. Yeah, it's yeah, a little bit sourness, but mostly sweet.
That's nice.
Very nice with some ice cubes and some water. Oh,
Sounds good.
very nice. All right, but yeah, anything else? No, I think yeah. Shall we get on with the news this week? Because there's some news happening.
Sun starts shining in this window.
Uh,
Unbearable. We're in heat wave, and it's like starting at like 5 p.m. It's like impossible to be in this room because
oh yeah,
the stars start blasting.
yeah. So there is a court hearing going on between Microsoft and their ability to acquire Activision Blizzard right now. And the FTC hearing revealed some interesting details about the Redmond giant. So, internal documents, they had to spill basically like, by the way, we were trying to buy Sega. We were trying to buy Bungie. We were trying to buy Niantic, which is Pokemon Go. And basically, like, yeah, we're trying so hard to get Sony out of business. Basically, they basically had to admit in court at so basically. But definitely not a monopoly or something. I don't know, something. Don't you worry.
Definitely not a monopoly.
Yeah. But we just were trying to crush the only other big competition that we had. Yeah. So basically, what the hell? Showed Sega was still in acquisition target in April 2021. Bungie. Zynga, Hitman developer IO Interactive, Pokemon Go creator Niantic, and Hades Studio Supergiant Games.
That's
so yeah, so this is basically yeah. Oh my god. Looking to buy Bungie for the Destiny IP, but the studio was eventually bought by Sony in 2022. And yeah, man, this is still unfolding as we speak right now. So this court hearing is still going on. This is but that is some juicy details that are coming out. Like, by the way, yeah, they are trying to acquire all the gaming companies, by the way, and
evil, yeah.
So basically, this is them like having a ring on their finger and have to admit, like, by the way, I tried to get these girlfriends before you, kinda, but I couldn't, so I settled for Activision Blizzard, I guess, or something. So,
yeah.
Yeah, in court, you have to, like, yes.
The fact that they do this, or like they did this, and they keep like downplaying their like impact or their presence in the market, it's just, I don't know, like, I don't know how the judges are gonna rule on this.
Yeah,
but it's very like, well, dangerous, honestly.
Yeah. So yeah, this is basically them saying, like, whatever they like. So court hearings and like investor, like shareholder calls or investor calls or whatever those are the ones where you can't basically lie. You have to tell the truth, otherwise you will be sued and you will be like going down, basically, if you are actually lying to the court or the investors. Because yeah, and these things are exactly the truth is always spoken at these meetings, basically. So yeah, whatever they are trying to downplay basically is like exactly what they're trying to do. And the yeah, exactly, like trying to buy all these gaming companies, and they're doing
like They
the
have
most.
such a long history of this as well.
Yeah, yeah,
Because,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
of course they would want to. I mean, of course, I mean, if you don't want to, I mean, yes, they try to drive, or I guess it's like their thing that they want to drive Sony out of business,
Yeah.
out of gaming business, and what that would make them a monopoly, basically. Especially considering how they're downplaying Nintendo in this sense,
Mm-hmm.
which is weird, and considering that back in the day, a long time ago, Microsoft tried to buy Nintendo.
Mm. Oh,
I don't
did
know if
they?
it's a little known fact. Yeah,
I don't.
back in the day of the original Xbox.
I don't even. I don't even know if I don't think I know this. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it was like in 2000s, basically.
Hmm.
Because of course, Microsoft was still a huge tech company at the time.
Yeah.
And they were like, well, how can we establish in the gaming space if not by buying like one of the most prolific publishers and like developers of games?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
Nintendo just laughed them out of the office. They were like,
Yeah.
dude, like, no.
Mm-hmm.
But still, like they try to do that. So like this is a behavior that they've been like engaging in for decades.
Good morning, Lotus Film. Yeah. He's always waiting for as soon as we say news or something, then he knows it's time to
So yeah,
it's time to tune in.
but it's kind of
Yeah.
terrifying. And then like after that session, there was some interview with the Microsoft CEO, and he was like, well, I mean, if it was up to me, then there would be no such thing as like gaming exclusivity.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. So when Microsoft is the only company on the market publishing games, then I guess, yes, in this case, there would be no gaming exclusivity because all the games would be published for Microsoft.
Yes, exactly. The one game that is developed for this one platform.
Yeah. I'm curious. Like, I think this should not go through, especially considering that Activision is not so hot on the deal either. I mean, of course they want money, and Activision
Yeah.
CEO wants like a shit ton of money
Yeah, yeah.
to do
And
this out.
they need to kick out the well the Bobby Kotick, the Activision Blizzard CEO, which is like a
Kick
horrible.
out by giving him a shit ton of money as a
Yeah.
like whatever severance settlement.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, like Activision doesn't seem particularly like thrilled by the Game Pass proposition,
Yeah.
which also came out of this, which I sort of understand because as a publisher, you probably lose a lot of money on Game Pass if you publish if you like release your games on Game
Yeah.
Pass.
Yeah. 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 That.
Um. So
Uh.
yeah,
Yeah. I think they have mentioned even that like they are not making that much money with the current Game Pass pricing, but
which is by the way getting a price increase.
yeah,
Yay.
exact. That's
Which I
why.
called like
That's
literally
that's
at least
why.
a year ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
the moment Starfield is getting close to release, they're gonna raise
Mm.
the price on Game Pass easily. And Maurice was like, holy shit, you actually called it like a year ago or more.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not, it's not on record, but yeah, of course
So,
they are. It's
so
so predictable,
mm-hmm.
There's
So
nothing interesting or sophisticated about like how these companies work. It's just like, yeah, we
yeah.
are gonna raise prices because
Yeah.
we want money.
Yeah, the 5D chess that everyone is expecting. It's like, not really. But yeah, Pong was also on Atari. I think the first games were all exclusive to its platform. Yeah, yeah.
I
Oh,
mean, I suppose, yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, at the time, there weren't really like video games. They were just like toys, like digital toys, more than anything else.
Text games.
Hmm
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, I hope that the deal doesn't go through, but
Yeah, yeah.
no,
But
Microsoft's really pushing for it.
they have the money. They have the lawyers. We'll see. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. But you know what was the most surprising thing that I learned this week? From national news, actually. I saw this headline and I had to include this into this thing here.
Mhm.
The favorite brand of Estonians is YouTube.
Oh.
What? I was also like,
Favorite brand.
Favorite brand?
I wouldn't even call it a brand necessarily.
Well, I mean, yeah. So basically, what they did is they handed in May they handed the biggest what's the they did like a study group. They do like a 1094 Estonian citizens in the age of 15 to 74. They handed 160 brand names and logos, and they had to pick their favorite. And YouTube is number one. Kalev is the second one. Swedbank, Google, Apple, Lidl, Coop, ERR, which is the...
Those other ones kind of make more sense.
Yeah, but...
I mean, brand in my mind is something that produces products. You know,
yeah...
makes products.
But
I guess it is.
Well,
sort of like...
the products of YouTube are the videos. Some YouTube would say.
I suppose so, yeah.
Yeah.
It was also the same last year, which is also interesting.
Yeah, and that's kind of weird. That
Apple rose by like a huge amount in this last year.
Yes, which is also
wasn't even on the list.
Which time. Yeah, exactly. Which wasn't on the list, and Apple now for some reason is on the list. What? That's I don't know. People just know it's almost free, so everybody watch it. It's not like Netflix. Product of YouTube is an environment, not videos. YouTube don't own videos. Yeah, they don't own videos, but they take money from for the videos. So
yeah, not sure.
Yeah,
I suppose. I mean, YouTube is a ubiquitous thing.
Yeah, that kind of wild. But yeah, also the Apple thing that it wasn't on the list at all, which is product is selling at. And Lidl is somehow the most favorite brand, like the biggest, the most favorite brand of Estonians in terms of like shopping, which is also kind of weird because Lidl is relatively the newest player in town, basically, which is also weird. Because Rimi, Selver, Coop, Maxima, they have been for I don't know 10 plus 15 plus years something, and then Lidl is like but again 1,000 people. Maybe this is just a skewed subset of people that were, I don't know, it says 15 to 74 years old, but maybe the like I don't know 80% were like 20 or under or something. Who knows? They're not publishing that. But no, also subscribe. Lidl have that stupid ad. Oh yeah, okay, it's working well. Fun fact: I know about the existence of the app of the song, but I have never heard it. And it has been, I don't know, from the last summer, so it has been like well over a year, and I haven't still heard this single song that absolutely every single Estonian knows, by the way, because
Thankfully, I don't. I'm not exposed to TV ads and stuff, so I haven't actually heard it either.
Yeah, and now Lotus Film will post. Yeah, exactly. No, now Lotus Film will post the YouTube link. I'm not clicking on that. I haven't heard the song, and this is by intention. It's a mix. I don't trust it. No, I won't open it. It's not the original. No, I don't want to hear this.
You don't want any of that. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Nope. That should be the real one. No, I'm not clicking on that. I don't want to hear this song. I will go to my grave without hearing this song ever. Anyway, Let's move on to some more global stuff, I suppose, because Google is apparently killing its AR glasses thing. Well,
Oh no.
or maybe postponing, but they said it's more like reassigning the people that have been working on, which is kinda weird.
They saw the Apple
Yeah,
Vision. They were like,
yeah.
we are not even like the vicinity of this product in terms of
The-
our software, so we're just gonna like not
yeah.
do that for now.
Except there was also some news that Apple is also postponing the Apple Reality, the slim thing
Oh,
glasses,
see,
also indefinitely. What is this? What is this conspiracy?
I
Did
guess
they?
they just realized it's not gonna work for a while.
They both realized it at the same time. So did they have like a smart lens glass? Just one producer that was like, no, trust me, I can make it work. And Google and Apple were both, yes, please, one of these. And
Yeah, sure.
and the company disappeared, and they were like, okay, I guess not then, or something.
Mm-hmm.
At the
Sure,
really,
yeah.
which is, I don't know, yeah, indefinitely. Says the article, but and Google is saying like, yeah, we will reassign the people to from this project, because it's kind of a this is the thing that everyone is basically wanting to exist, not the huge ski mask goggle thing that this is the yeah, for the recap, what this was, yeah, Google showed off it's on the Google, yeah, they showed it off on this week's Google I/O. Oh no, last year. Wait, when was it? When was this? Was it already last year? 1 year ago. Oh my god, the time is like insane. Yeah.
That's circle, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so this was last year, and yeah. And to be clear, we don't still know if this was like full AR glasses, or maybe this was like a HUD display on top of the glass or something. Maybe like on a car display, a car windshield. You can see some information on the thing. Maybe this was. We don't know. We don't know if this was full AR glass project or list this like a HUD project, basically. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, but doesn't matter because it's dead anyway. So I
Mm-hmm.
guess we are not getting it anytime
I
soon.
don't think
Anyway,
it's dead. Dead. I mean, I can't speak for Google, but I don't think that Apple would give up on this idea
yeah.
because
They will do it and eventually. That's
yeah, probably
yeah.
you know, they have no idea when it will be ready, and they're like,
Mm-hmm.
we can't deal with like rumors every single year.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
now
yeah.
for sure, this is the year, this is the one, and then people will be like, oh, okay, well, no, not really, because like
Yeah.
I feel like the amount of hurdles that need to be overcome for this to exist is just so huge that like multiple probably breakthroughs needs to happen in different like areas of tech for this to
Yeah.
be a thing that is possible
Yeah.
to the
Kahan.
level of like to like Apple standard or whatever because
Yeah.
I kind of can see in my head what it should work like, so
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that Apple engineers also kind of
Yeah.
understand what it should be like, and they're like, we're nowhere near like that level of sophistication.
Yep. I completely agree.
So yeah.
Some,
And what did I say? In a decade, yeah.
I don't know.
So it's been already a year. Lotus even brought it up. Like a year ago, I said that like we're not gonna have commercial AR glasses that are not shit in a decade. So we still have like nine years to go. But I feel like in this amount of time, I feel like there will be something.
And
Like
yeah, of course, there will be
there
something.
will be like
But not from Apple. And also, they are, according to Apple, they are not AR glasses. Also, they are spatial computing glasses.
yeah, sure, whatever. That was once. But I'm pretty sure that we are gonna see
Yeah.
this in the next 9 years.
No,
So the
I
Apple AR glasses.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Sorry, spatial
yeah, yeah,
computing
yeah,
glasses.
yeah. I'm mostly mocking the naming scheme. They didn't. Yeah, you saw that, right? They didn't mention VR or AR or anything like that in the keynote, not even once. It's all spatial computing.
I mean, it doesn't sound terrible to me. This is
Yeah,
like a 10
yeah, yeah,
degrees higher on the list of names than like Dynamic Island. So it sort of
yeah,
makes sense. Like I understand
yeah,
what they're going for in this sense,
yeah,
but
yeah, 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 yeah.
um, but yeah,
Yes.
many years from now, maybe we'll see it.
So, but yeah, just to
But
update.
they will keep releasing new visions, right? I'm assuming they will keep releasing new models of that headset.
Yeah,
Which is
that's to
interesting.
be rumored also because the name applies that if it's Vision Pro, then there will be a non-Pro version at some point. But yeah, cheaper and
Yeah,
maybe lighter and yeah,
yeah, for sure, for sure.
maybe.
So eventually, like this tech that they're using there will like evolve to the point where it maybe will be squeezable into like a glass form factor. So I'm pretty sure that these
Mm-hmm.
eventual glasses will use a lot of the tech from like this Vision Pro, but
Mm-hmm.
like it has to be like sort of like a low what I'm looking for, like a lo-fi kind of, like a low key profile. They have to look like glasses,
Yeah,
otherwise
yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
make
yeah.
any sense.
And yeah, again the Google video that they showed off a year ago. This is the best looking AR glass thing that is never gonna exist
Yeah.
for the foreseeable future. But everyone was kind of hoping, like, oh my god, what are you even saying that I can have glasses like this? And the answer is nope, not really.
Not right now, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Alrighty.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they will come out eventually. They are not.
Yeah.
They can't come out.
Yeah.
They can't not come out at some point. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm so excited for this tech.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm also I'm on board. I wasn't the watch guy ever, but Apple Watch. Yeah, I'm a watch guy now, and
Mm-hmm.
I can see this thing also being like, I will I don't wear glasses. Like well, okay, sunglasses, yes, but I mean these kinds of glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would be a glasses person, I think.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, fun fact, YouTube tests playback limiting feature to detect ad blockers. Dun dun dun. So yeah, we have mentioned before that YouTube is slowly moving towards the ad block blocking, because the ad, yeah. Anyway, so and they realized, oh, this is a way different beast. We don't want to scare off all the people from Chrome. They slowly realized, oh, people are just gonna move over to Firefox or whatever. How can we spoil the? How can we boil this frog very slowly?
Mm-hmm.
So the answer is basically YouTube is testing a feature to detect ad blockers to cut off users after 3 videos, unless they turn off ad blockers or pay for YouTube Premium. So, how good do you feel about your YouTube Premium subscription that you got?
Well, I don't actually have it right now because it
Oh,
expired and I still haven't gotten around to
oh, right. Okay.
subscribing through a different server. Because,
Ah,
yeah, I went on vacation and then on a business trip, so
ah.
I'm literally poor right now. Like actual, like not even memeing kind of poor. So I'll get to that next month, and
I see.
I think I will still do that. Yeah, I think I'll just the convenience of not having to, and especially if it actually works like that, and
Mm-hmm.
you can actually get a YouTube Premium for like $3.
Yeah.
I'll just do it and just
Yeah, pro
Because
tip.
of course they will. Of course they will do this
th-
because they are a predictable company that is predictable.
Yeah, well,
Because they want money. They want money.
yes. Yes. Yeah, of course. They will go, they will do, yeah, the writing has been wall for
Of course they
a
will. And when this
year.
is figured out, when they somehow managed to make it so that you like, I don't fucking know, can't like block ads at all and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
the impenetrable wall of ads is erected,
Yeah.
they will absolutely crack down on VPN subscribing. So this is not gonna be forever possible to just like get a YouTube Premium for $3. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
They will go after that next, and then after the next thing, and after the next, because
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm just trying to imagine how to do how they can crack down on VPN subscriptions.
I don't
They
know.
yeah, they can oh
Lobby the Congress, so they will just introduce the bill that would ban VPNs.
yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
It would be harder to achieve in EU, I feel like.
Because because Netflix has done some VPN blocking over the years. It can be checked that it's a VPN IP. Well, yeah, but the VPN IP you have to manually. Well, not manually, but yeah, because the IP address can be. Yeah, maybe this is a school that from hundreds or maybe thousands of children want to access this thing, or maybe it's a server, maybe it's a VPN server. How do you? Yeah, you have to like look at it, and as soon as a person has to look at it, then it's like taking some time. That's why Netflix had some. It took years and years to block individual VPN servers because, and not even the and I believe they only blocked basically the biggest ones, not even the very small ones.
Yeah.
That are like.
Of course, it's like a.
And some VPNs were
specifically
set up for only for Netflix things also. So basically, yeah. Anyway, it can be done. You can technically block VPN things also, but it's hard. It's not it's not easy. Yeah. No, you don't. You can check connections. Even to. Yeah, VPN doesn't give you security. Yes. VPN is not a magic bullet or something. It's just one factor that makes it more secure. So, if you want to be secure, just a bubble. I don't know what that means. All right, but anyway, there's some more Google stuff happening this week. Actually, Google is laying off employees at Waze.
What? Are you kidding me?
So I am obligated to play the Star Wars meme.
You were the chosen one.
You were the chosen one by Obi-Wan Kenobi. So I'm just mentioning it to you because you can't hear the audio yet. Maybe someday I will work on it. Maybe I have to still subscribe to Nitro to get the Discord calling and the audio thing. I don't know. I haven't gotten time to check out because oh my god, it's summer. It's the busiest time of the year, and I have so many things. That's my excuse. Anyway, you can check out there. We get request. It's a VPN or not detects CPU rescue resources probably, but it's possible. Yeah. It's. I'm sure it's possible, but it's not easy. So anyway, Google is laying off employees at Waze, which is basically objectively the best car navigation app that there is. It just is because it's the most used, and if it's the most used, then it's the best because people are reporting all the stuff that is on the road, either dangerous or the police, which can be both police and dangerous at the same time. I don't know. Yeah, and,
Yeah.
yeah,
Where you live.
yeah. And yeah, which is kind of sucks. So more 500 people work. That would be 500 people work at Waze, but they don't disclose how many people are. So the problem is basically, the company is moving Waze from its separate ad system to Google's, and that means job cuts. So that's the bottom line, basically. So they are.
Wow.
They are.
Laying off people. That's new.
Yeah. So this is basically the inflation going hard for the tech companies, I suppose, and they want to bundle everything into a single big bubble, which is not great because, and I guess people are not spending as hard on Waze because you can advertise on Waze. I have advertised on Waze, my company, my accommodation company, basically. I don't know. I did it for a few months. It was kind of weird, and I didn't get any like specific numbers. How much it helped my company, but I don't know. It was not expensive also, so anyway. But yeah, so I'm really hoping that Waze is not going anywhere because it's because Google is kind of known for killing things. No, please. No. Not Google Maps. I hate Google Maps for driving. It's horrible. Waze is so much better. Anyway, let's move on. In other Google news, actually, Pixel Fold, sure they'll kill it. Lotus film, don't manifest it. Google Pixel Fold reviews are out. Google Maps. It's horrible compared to Waze. I mean, you can still get there, but anyway. So, and
the Apple Maps, let's go.
No. Yeah, you can't report police or anything. As far as I can, maybe in the US you can, but I don't think in Europe you can. I on either Google Maps or Apple Maps, which is kind of the most important feature for me, kind of.
Yeah.
I kind of want to know.
Speeding 200 kilometers per hour, you want to have a heads up for the police.
Or if there's something dangerous on the road, has been helpful.
Like
an accident,
moose.
like a dead moose on the yeah.
Of course.
Says roadkill on
like
what?
Meteorite fell on the road.
Or that, or I don't know. The latest Starfield game is on the side of the road, and you want to pick it up or something. I don't know. Anyhow, Google Pixel Fold. So people are already breaking it because
Wonderful.
Google decided to put this. So this is the problem: top plastic layer. So this is a screen protector on the left.
Classic.
But the screen protector doesn't go all the way on top of the screen because there's a small gap, exposed OLED, and there's a tiny, because folding phones, if you shut them closed, and if there's like a super tiny tiny rock between the two displays, it can kill this display. Because
which is the same for any kind of foldable for a laptop as well.
Yes.
If you have like
yep,
large crumb or something.
Yeah.
Hard, and you like smash it closed, then crack your display very easily.
Yeah, a few months ago, one friend of mine also contacted me. By the way, my child closed my laptop and there was
Mhm.
I can't remember what was between the screen and the laptop itself, but yeah, the child closes the screen, then it's done. MacBook dead.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, kind of sucks. But okay, to be fair, it is, and I mentioned the reviews are out. Marquez did a review. So basically, if you don't want to watch the 16-minute video, I'm trying to summarize as best as I can. So basically, the phone is the cameras. The phone is relatively thin, so they had to compromise on the camera a little bit. So the Pixel, what's the Pixel 7 Pro is still has the better camera than this phone because there's more room in the Pixel 7 Pro.
Mhm.
Because this is so thin that there isn't. It's a little bit of a compromise, basically, but it's still decent. And basically, he likes the phone overall very much. He likes the phone more than the Pixel 7, the flagship phone. There are some quirks. So, for example, Twitter. For example, because this is the whole folding phone thing, because this is a tablet OS now. Because you have to optimize for. So this is the YouTube Studio app on the Pixel Fold, which is like
Lovely.
not great. And Twitter is the same, and I think Instagram he showed also here somewhere. You can technically, I think, move either to the center or to the left or to the right, the whole window, which is like helps, I guess. But so this is the biggest, like, this is not fully baked yet, and it's a first gen product basically. And so, but he really likes the outside screen, really likes the outside, not the inside, the big screen, but he really likes the outside screen, which is kind of funny because that's not the selling point at all for a folding phone. Anyway, and it's still 1,800 euros or dollars, so
Yikes.
it's pretty yikes for that money. But he really likes it also at the same time.
Considering that you don't get the best hardware either. It's like,
but then again, Google Pixel, the Pixel phones have been not. It's more about the software. That's what the marketing, all the
I suppose.
they say.
It's not ready yet either.
So
basically, no one should be buying this phone, is what I'm getting.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
So wait for Gen 2. I mean, I feel like it's a good idea for any kind of product, any kind of new product line.
Yeah.
Just wait for a second one.
Yeah. Absolutely agree. I would go as far as wait for the third one even or something.
Usually there's like a substantial
difference
between the first and the second gen. Because like the Galaxy Fold was also like atrocious in the first iteration, but
and for the love of God, please extend your screen protector to the outside screen. Like there shouldn't be like an exposed OLED screen on your phone. Yeah. What the hell, dude? Yeah. No. Just no.
The same exact problem was with the first gen Fold, right?
I think
with like a removable
film
that wasn't meant to be removed.
Yeah, you should clarify, because you said Fold and they're both folds, but the Galaxy Fold, I understood what you meant, but yeah.
In the first flip, you could like pry the screen off completely, basically.
Yeah.
It was like exposed when it was like mid-fold. Wild,
Yeah, and
just wait for more sophisticated iteration of these things.
Was it the Fold 1? Oh, Marcus. Yeah. Breaking folds. This was the was it this video where he tried to pull off the screen protector, and also a lot of people try to pull off the screen protector, and they just it's broken now. Yeah, this was the first. Was it the first one? I think it was the very first one. Yeah.
Look how ugly it is. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Those are the times.
Because it started to bubble basically, and that's why he like, oh, this looks kind of nasty, and then, but this is a screen protector. Why would it break the? Yeah, okay, it's broken now. Yeah. So anyway, all right, but let's talk about Reddit, because there have been some updates to Reddit. Because I mentioned in the previous show, the war on Reddit was real, and I explained all the stuff what's going on. But there's some new news this week, because as Apollo and other apps close down, Narwhal seemingly agrees to a one-off deal with Reddit to stay in business.
Okay.
Kind of weird. Okay, but so basically, if you're not up to what the hell is going on. So Reddit is basically shutting down third-party Reddit clients like Apollo, Narwhal. Well, not Narwhal anymore, but Dig is one of them. Slide and Sync, I think, is one.
Sync, basically all of them.
Yeah. But and because they want a lot of money, and they couldn't do that.
I know, it's shocking.
Yeah,
but it's all about money, as usual.
Yeah, business is gonna business, I guess.
Yeah.
So wait until Apple makes it.
I'm just checking it right now. What is this app?
So Narwhal is a way smaller app, but okay. So Apollo is the biggest one, but they had like. Oh, because the Apollo developer was like secretly recording some phone calls with the Reddit staff members, and they leaked the whole thing, and so they are basically absolutely enemies right now. So they don't want to even talk with each other, but they apparently are willing to talk with the Narwhal. So it appears to Narwhal is basically expected to pay 1 million for the Reddit API, which Apollo was like 20 million for the whole year. But Narwhal is expected to pay 1 million annually, which is like 20 times less. Yes, and that's partly because Narwhal is a way smaller app, and therefore way less like API calls, which is the whole thing. But also, for example, Narwhal has 6,000 subreddit members, which is kind of small. Okay, compared to Apollo, which has 800,000, which is like way more, over 100 times more. I don't know. So we'll see what is gonna happen in a day. When is July? Yeah. Tomorrow is tomorrow is July 1st. So tomorrow, all the third-party apps will be shut down, except for Narwhal then. And the official Reddit app has been updating its. There are some have been updates. I have secretly I have been keeping my eye on the development of the Reddit app. There was a Reddit update even today. So we'll see. Maybe the official Reddit first-party app will not suck.
That's a good one.
Yeah, probably it will. But
that's a good one.
Yeah. but yeah, I'm expecting to maybe move to Narwhal. Actually, I don't know
guess.
if it's no
So is
idea.
it just your typical
No,
like subscription-based app?
Is it? Oh yeah, I'm also yeah. Oh,
Wait, what's
Narwhal.
that?
Oh, because they are releasing Narwhal 2. Okay, yeah. Because the Narwhal was also okay, yeah. Narwhal 2 they will be releasing Narwhal 2 and it will be only available for paying subscribers with an estimated price of 4 to 7 per month to cover the Reddit API fees. Oh no, I didn't realize that they're releasing another Narwhal app technically.
How come I can't find it?
On iOS or
App Store, yeah. Is it not? Is it one of those things that is not available
Mac?
on Estonian App Store?
I found. Oh yeah, I'm using US App Store right now.
Wonderful. I'll check it out later.
Oh, I'm not sure, but yeah.
Because, yeah, I mean, I was saying also that I'm considering moving to a different thing, but like, I was thinking to just moving to a completely different platform, not just app. The thing that Morris has been recently like looking into and stuff is Lemmy. It's like a decentralized Reddit-esque, but not really thing.
What was the name? What was the name?
Lemmy.
Oh yeah, Lemmy. Yeah.
Because again, I don't know, like, again, like just using Reddit after this is kind of, I don't know, not a huge fan. I mean, on the one hand, I use it all the time, so like, imagining subscribing to it sort of kind of makes sense in the same way that like subscribing to YouTube Premium sort of makes sense, but yeah, not sure.
Yeah.
Not sure what do.
I'm not sure either because I was I was kind of Narwhal because the Narwhal 1 is free to use, like free. But I'm pretty sure they have some ads or something, but I can live with the some ads, but not like a shit ton like the first party Reddit app has, which is like ad on top of an ad or not top of an ad basically. Yeah. Which is like
So
oh well. Anyway, yeah, so we'll see what we will. Maybe I will not be using Reddit on mobile after all. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe only on desktop. Who knows? Yeah. So, but some Sweden news. Sweden to adopt new fossil-free target, making way for nuclear. So, which is kind of a funny how the turntables have turned type of situation because nuclear generation has increased in Sweden despite a vote 40 years ago to phase out nuclear reactors. So yeah, 40 years ago they were like, okay, let's turn down those nuclear power plants, but now they're basically like, okay, let's turn up the nuclear power plants because we need some energy. Fun facts. This where was it? Yeah, 300 terawatt hours by 2040 will be the demand for electricity. Sweden currently generates 98% of its electricity from water, nuclear, and wind. Nuclear represented 30% of Sweden's electricity in 2022. So yeah, I don't know. It's just a story that had Sweden in it, and I wanted to include because I'm going to Sweden pretty soon, and yeah, blah blah blah. Okay, and Lotus Film apparently agrees. 40 years, nobody have made mini reactors. No, there's enough know-how to make them at time. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So There was an article also that Estonia, well, not Estonia, Europe is trying to block out the sun somehow, but I didn't get into the details that far to find out how they're gonna do it exactly, because they
Wait, sorry, what? What does that mean? Block out the sun?
block out the sun. Yeah, they wanted to yeah, because the sun causes, yeah, because if you blocked out the sun, you don't have to air condition as hard, basically, and so they were trying to make like some kind of a massive yeah, shade or something, and they wanted to now I
Wait,
need,
what?
yeah,
Okay, no, let's leave that for next week. This is the teaser for next week.
I didn't get into the details, but
I had no idea. Okay, for next week, this is a story.
yeah,
That
yeah.
sounds wild.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
kind of cool.
Okay. Wait. Okay, now I have to find it, I guess. Blah blah blah. Blocks. Sun. No. Where? I saw it. I saw it here somewhere. I need to scroll then. Sun. Block. No. Oh, come on. Where was it? 3 days ago. Oh yeah. Okay. Yes, here it is. I found it. EU looks into blocking out the sun as climate efforts. I didn't. Okay, to be fair, I didn't prepare this story as hard. Where were we? Here. Large scale interventions as deflecting the sun rays or changing the earth. Yeah, they didn't get into that much of a detail. Power and spark. So, such a target to limit global warming. Sunlight reaching. Critics say such efforts at best distract attention from the primary through rising emissions, at worst a mess in. Yeah, okay, yeah, that's why I didn't include it, because they are more like not as detailed how they're gonna block out the sun or something. Yeah, but yeah, the yeah. What's Lotus?
That's nice.
Like, that was the latest Finnish reactor, 2 times more expensive, many years longer. I have high-tech house from the 1924 with our natural air conditioner. At summer sunshines from at winter sunshines from full window. Oh really? Oh, you mean you have a window blind, as I understand, that you can lower and raise. A lot of sand and gravel under the floor that also gives a cooling effect. Oh, nice. Yeah. I have a beton. Yeah, beton. How's that in English? Beton. Concrete. Yes. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Concrete. I have. The second floor gets pretty warm in this house, but the first floor where there is concrete, pretty nice. Yeah.
No, we live in the like in the top of the building, like highest floor, and it's like terrible. When the heat wave comes, it's like impossible. Sadly.
Big. Yeah. Like the roof line is very low on Lotus film. That's why he gets like 1/3 in the summer of sunlight, and when the sun is low in the winter time, then he gets like. Yeah. That makes sense. Actually, I have something planned very similar for mine also. Maybe that will change my living conditions in this second floor, and I will finally be able to survive this summer. 1924 country house. Yeah.
Nice.
Very all right. It's time for the what the fuck segment of the show, because this is what Linus showed off on Short Circuit, because this is apparently something that we are all expected to be buying for video conferencing, because this is a head that you can project to a thing, and it looks like this, and it's not creepy at all, basically. And this is expected to be on a conference table with a yeah, and it and you can, and the big selling feature is basically you can move around your head, and the thing
Absolutely.
and the thing will respond, basically, like it can look at you, and
Definitely.
oh my god,
That's great.
yeah,
Love that.
yep. Anyway,
She has a new gaming channel.
yeah. Oh yeah, you didn't know? Okay, that's yeah. I didn't include. I guess it's news, kinda. Yeah. GameLinked is the one. So it has one video. It launched yesterday, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, 19 hours ago. Yeah, GameLinked. Yeah, so they and yeah, and I knew this about, like, for, I don't know, half a year or something, I think, because Linus is leaking constantly stuff, but only on his, like, podcast thing that he does every week for 2-3 hours, and I watched those, and I knew about the GameLinked. But yeah, they finally launched GameLinked, so it's basically TekLinked, but only for games, which
okay.
yeah, so they are just talking about game news.
Okay, sure.
And it's very similar to TekLinked in terms of, like, they do 3 big stories, and they do 5 little, like, quicker stories, basically.
All right.
So it's very, very similar to that, and yeah, game news. They had,
I'll subscribe.
yeah, they had a. You don't have to if you don't want to, but yeah.
Oh, I used to get a lot of my news from podcasts, but now, since I don't really have podcasts, don't really have the infrastructure for podcasts anymore.
Yeah, what changed?
I don't know. I used to listen to podcasts at work, but now I can't. And when I'm at home, I do have other things to do. So.
Okay.
Occasionally, there are like a handful of podcasts that I listen to, but they aren't really news ones.
Oh, this was the around the time frame where you sold your you sold your Apple Watch, not your AirPods. Okay. All right.
I mean, just when I switched jobs, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't do that anymore. I mean, for this specific job, I can't do that. So.
Yeah.
But yeah. So this kind of like 10-minute video is kind of nice. Once in a while.
Yeah, I watched also the studio green screen thing video that the Lotus film is talking about. Yeah, they did some impressive stuff. So this is all green screen, which is like very impressive in terms of, like, the tech has come a long way in terms of, like, you don't need to, you don't know if this is, like, all real or green screen behind me. This could be green screen. And the most impressive thing that I saw, basically what they showed off was well, I mean, it's all impressive what they talked and what they showed off, basically, in this video, but where does he hold the jar? I feel like that was one of the what? Where is it? Andy was basically holding like a jar, like a see-through jar. Is it later in the video? Oh yeah, there were some problems, but okay, I can't find it, I guess. Anyway, yeah, it's a impressive video anyway. You should watch this video. So they basically were talking about like how you can actually replace like an actual set with just a green screen, and it will look very convincing. Cool. And so green screen tech has been coming a very long way. All this background is made at pre-production, but not post-production. Like editors edit it like almost filmed at a real studio. Yeah. Yep, I watched the video also. All right, but let's move on to the most important meal of the day, the meme break. Yes, and I waited for you to come back to show you exactly these memes. I have not shown them to the previous people. Yes, he likes it. He likes it. Yes.
That's funny.
Yes, exactly. That's why I waited to show you this meme. Yes. Yes. Exodia. Anyway, also this one. Wait, where is it? Oh no, it's here. Yeah. This one. I feel like this is very appropriate for your situation right now, basically. And yeah, I don't know. You working in customer service. I feel like this is.
To look physically or to.
I don't know. You can choose. You can choose.
I mean, I guess so. I would rather have an option to just mute one customer per day.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, it's there's some overlap. You can mute the customer while fighting them.
Okay, that sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, but yeah, this is okay. Maybe this one also. Oh, Batman when he sees crime during the day. I don't know. I think I showed this one before, but
yes, he is contractually obligated to not engage in any.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. By the way, did you see the tweets about like Elon Musk wanting to fight Mark Zuckerberg?
What? Why?
Okay. Okay. This is news to you. All right.
No. Why do I have to think about Elon Musk now? It was so nice to not think about him.
Okay.
For a while.
Okay.
Now it's back into my.
Into
my field of view.
Okay. But then again, I'm doing you a kind of a favor because all the co-workers at work, he will send you some John Cena, Elon Musk, Zuckerberg fighting memes now for the next something.
No.
So.
No.
Okay. I don't know where it. I think this is where it started. Some kind of Alex. I have confirmed that Mark Zuckerberg is serious about fighting Elon Musk, and now is waiting for the details if Musk decides to follow through. This is not even the. Oh no, this is not the first thing.
But why?
Because I don't know, money.
Money. They're fighting for money.
Well, it's gonna be a huge event, and they're gonna.
In this sense.
I guess, and maybe it's gonna be like what the biggest.
Oh my god.
The fighting event of her. I think this is where, yeah. I think this is where it started. I'm sure Earth can wait to be exclusively under suck thumb with no other options. At least it will be sane. Was worried there for a moment. Better be careful, Elon Musk. I heard he does jujitsu now. I'm up for a cage fight if he is lol. And that was the beginning, basically, of the. And now it's like basically escalated to people are asking Elon where he would fight Mark Zuckerberg and Vegas Octagon. Apparently, this is a massive, the biggest, best fighting ring or something. And Elon has tweeted also, I have this great move that I call the walrus, where I just lie on top of my opponent and do nothing. And that's when some kind of a Twitter account said that's what she said. And some chance fight happens in Colosseum was also tweeted 9 hours ago, apparently.
Why?
Because, yeah, I don't know.
It's terrible.
Because we want to know what is the best social media or something. I don't know.
I don't.
Yeah, well. So this is apparently going on, and
oh my god.
Yeah. And
we really have nothing else to do, huh?
And apparently Zuckerberg is actually tough and actually fit, because Zuckerberg has done something called what's the test that he did? Extreme fitness challenge in a 9 kilogram like a tactical vest or something. What's the name of the Murph challenge? Is a 39 minute 58 second. Yeah, completed the challenge in 39 minutes and 58 seconds. So where is the what you have to do? Oh, yeah. Okay. He has taken part in an intensive challenge which he ran a mile, completed 100 pull-ups, 200 press-ups. That's like a press-up, like a category. And 300 squats before running a further mile, all while wearing a 9 kilogram weighted vest, like a vest. So that's pretty hardcore. Basically. So he's like actually fit compared, and he's 11 years younger than Elon Musk or something also. So Elon is gonna basically be stomped back to his mama if this ever happens. But yeah, anyway, that's it. And
good opportunity to promote metaverse.
Yeah. They should. Yeah. That should be the stake. I don't know, because oh yeah, the location meme also. Oh yeah, where is the location meme? Yeah. Here. So basically, Elon tweeted, "I'm up for a cage fight if he is lol." And Mark Zuckerberg posted a Facebook story, because you can't reply on Twitter because you're not allowed to. If you work at Facebook, you can't use Twitter, right? So you have to post a screenshot of the Twitter thing. And he posted, "Send me location," which is exactly the words a human being is using, and not robotic at all. And yeah, so, and Vegas Octagon it is after the "send me location."
Sounds great.
Yeah. Also, I have a meme before So this was the meme that I found funny. Elon Musk watching Mark Zuckerberg transform into a 4-meter lizard monster during the cage fight. So yeah, yeah. So this took, I don't know, 10 minutes to explain this meme. Anyhow,
Fascinating.
yes, no, it's just cheap enough for him. It never happens. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will not happen also, actually. But I don't know. This is what is going on the social medias these days, I guess. So, music. What's going on in music this week? I didn't see any artists that are actually that I know of, but maybe some of you do if you're watching this. Raven released some music and whatever, but okay. My recommendation of the week is some old school hardcore hip hop, basically, because that's my jam. That has been my jam for the past week. So this has been my jam for the past week. I've been cruising around in my electric car and listening to this hardcore rap. Anyway, so TV shows. Technically, I have watched one episode of Stargate still. So,
from last week.
From last week, yes. The week before that, I did watch half an episode. Because that's how my life is right now. Because yeah, summer and yeah, can't do. Anyway, for you, maybe some White Lotus.
White Lotus is finished. Yes, I finished the season.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Definitely was a better ending than the first season. So
Nice.
Yeah, I feel like season 2 was quite a bit better.
Nice.
Than the first one. But I would recommend watching both. Very interesting show.
And anything else that you watched?
Yeah, I watched a bunch of Marvel movies that I haven't seen from like previous phases.
Oh, okay.
So I watched Captain Marvel, I watched Guardians 2, I watched Captain America Civil War, and I think that's it.
Oh, okay.
So just those the ones that were like before they started doing shows and stuff.
All right. Okay.
And they were Marvel movies, definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I feel like if you've seen one Marvel movie, you've seen all of them.
Yeah, that's
I made the unfortunate mistake of
Yeah.
watching them in a row, like 3 days.
Yeah,
I
okay.
was like, okay, I need a break.
Are
They
they?
aren't bad movies, but
Yeah.
but-
Are they your comfort movies?
I wouldn't say so.
Okay.
I just decided that I need to be like in the know of what's happening in MCU, and these were the leftovers from previous phases. And I was like, okay, let's just like get this over with.
Oh, okay. I see.
So I was like, sure.
All right.
They're fine. I mean, they're fine. They are. I wouldn't. They are entertaining. I guess entertaining is the best word to describe them. But they are sort of samey in the sense. But I am sort of curious to watch some of the shows, like Loki, WandaVision, like some other ones as well. I'm not sure if we're gonna be subscribing to Disney next week, but next month. So yeah.
So Lotus film is last year there was one very funny TV novella, A Miracle. It was really stupid MD series. Stupidly funny telenovela. Is it this one? TV series. Yeah. Feel free. Seems like this one, probably. Medical doctor. Yeah. I think this yeah. Yes, it is that. Okay. Muzike doctor. Is that the original name? Good luck promoting your Muzika. How do you even? Oh, I saw this great TV series that I want to pronounce to you, which is Muzika Doctor.
Yeah, but it has an English name as well.
Yeah, but okay. Okay. Which one?
A Miracle.
Oh. But why is it?
Because it's the original title, I guess.
A miracle doctor? Does it appear on a miracle? And if I click on it, it says, I don't know, maybe something's wrong with my IMDb, but everything else is in English. It's imdb.com and it's like I'm not signed in and it's English. I don't know.
Yeah, but I think it just defaults, no, to the original title. I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. I have an English name. Yeah, if I click on the same link, it's yeah, I don't know. Apparently, it's Miracle Doctor, but for me, it's Muzika Doctor. Anyhow, yeah, I'm really excited about Mission Impossible. I want to watch actually the the new Mission Impossible. I don't know, it's kind of stupid. Yeah, but I like Mission Impossible. I don't know. Even though I don't necessarily not like Tom Cruise as a person, but I like the movies. That's how I feel about Tesla also. I don't necessarily like Elon, but I like cars. Anyway, it's full of stupid medical stuff. Yeah. So anyway, I need to July 12th. So apparently 2 weeks this has been out or something. Maybe it's in theaters. Oh no. Am I gonna spend money on Apollo?
No.
Apollo Kino. Is it in theaters technically right now?
Sure. Can get you a free ticket if you want.
Tallinn. How about Pärnu? Is it filmed? Is there? I don't. Oh, here it is. Oh, 12th. Yes. Is it? Yeah, it's in Apollo. Okay. Yeah, all right. It's here. We'll see if I watch it at home or maybe Apollo. I will see. Anyway, also, Dune, the second movie of Dune, a new trailer is out, which is called Trailer 2, I guess. I haven't watched it even. I just before the show I basically saw this and but I want to watch it because even the first images of this looks good. I'm excited about this movie. Yeah, this is awesome. All right, and it's time now for some game deals. We don't actually there isn't oh no, there is one free game, the Dungeon of Nahelbuk. No idea what this game is. Epic Game Store, of course. But
no idea either.
If you 35 euros. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. Tactical RPG. Live an adventurous filled with humorous surprises and silly encounters.
Alright.
Wait.
Sure.
Live an adventure. Okay. Live an adventure. Yeah, okay. Yeah. But also I was kind of afraid about because the summer sale is going on right now also. Since yesterday, yesterday the Steam summer sale is going on, and I was kind of afraid that maybe the Cyberpunk and the Phantom Liberty, the thing, will be even cheaper during the summer sale thing that I bought it for. I was kind of afraid, but it's the same. It's the same exact price, which I was kind of relieved that I didn't overpay.
Yeah.
If
I was just announced it wasn't gonna go on sale so fast.
Yeah, and yeah, I don't know anything else that there isn't like a free game, like a good free game right now on GG deals. But yeah, I also Starfield. I hear so much about, like, people are constantly like so hyped about Starfield, the Bethesda game. Yeah.
I'll play it, I guess. It's gonna be on Game Pass too, so.
Yeah, and the only game I have been playing this past several weeks is the Tears of the Kingdom. I like it, but it's very similar to Breath of the Wild. That's the I was kind of hoping it's more not so DLC-ish, but it's pretty DLC, I would say. I don't know. I mean, yes, it's a new game, but yeah, it's so similar. But it's a good game. That's that's my analogy that I gave last time. Also, it's the Stephanie's pizza all over again. It's all good, but it's the same, no matter which pizza you get. So it's all good. Yeah. So
why would go for Stephanie's pizza?
I mean,
should come to Brno and go to Stephanie's.
Yeah.
Haven't had it in a while.
I mean, yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Any games you have played?
Yeah. Right now I'm playing Final Fantasy 16.
Oh.
So it's a new game.
Yeah.
And a while back I finished Diablo 4. Well, finished the story. It's not on Steam, it's a PlayStation exclusive game.
Yeah.
Not much to say about Final Fantasy yet. I haven't had much time with it yet. But I finished Diablo 4. Not sure.
Wait, what? Diablo 4? You finished it?
That I finished a while ago, yeah. I finished the story, yeah.
Wait.
It's also not on Steam, it's on Blizzard's own launcher.
Oh, this is not on Steam also. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, the Diablo. Yeah, okay. Wait, what? I thought the story is quite long or something, but...
Not really.
Oh, okay.
It's, yeah. I'm not really sure how I feel about this game anymore. It's fun to play.
Okay.
And it is very much a Diablo game. It looks great. The story was fine, although because they plan to like support the game for many years, they basically just... The entire story of the base game is basically exposition, largely.
Okay.
Because you don't get to the meat of the game where you'll fight the actual cool bosses. Main villain is fun, I guess, but again, I feel like they could have done more with her. But for what it is...
Lilith, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For what it is, I feel like it's fine, although I wouldn't say that it's good. The gameplay is great, at least until you get to level 50. Because at level 50 the end game starts, so levels 50 to 100 is the end game. And that part of the game, and I have been reading a lot about this also on like the forums and stuff, people are not very living for, because it's very grindy, which you would expect from Diablo, but not in a satisfying way. It's like very slow, and you don't get a lot of item upgrades necessarily. So you're just grinding for experience mostly, and then once in a while you get like an item upgrade, which is sort of like reminiscent to like Diablo 2 in a way.
Yeah.
Somehow feels worse. I still think it's like a fun game, and I've only tried one class so far, and there's like 5.
Yeah.
So there's definitely more content for me to go for.
Okay. But
But like for example, now that
are you?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of July, they will start a season. They will have a lot of seasonal content. So I will start with a different class and see what that means, like the seasonal content. If the seasonal content will include story or not. So we'll see how that pans out. But I
Yeah.
will definitely at least stick for season 1 and try a different character, different class.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's kind of like I'm kind of mixed on the game because like getting from like the beginning to the end of the story was fun and I really enjoyed it. But then once you get into the end game, it's kind of like not sure. I don't feel very motivated to keep playing it with my current character. But I also don't want to start with a new character because I want to wait for the season to start. So right now I'm
Mm-hmm.
just kind of like this is kind of like my when I like want to listen to a podcast or something. I usually play Diablo because it's kind of like mindless, largely.
Yeah.
And just like clear dungeons and stuff and get loot. So this is my podcast game, which is fine. I mean, that's fine. Like
Yeah.
it's kind of satisfying sometimes to just kind of sit and listen to podcasts and kill some demons. But I do kind of feel like the fact that they wanted to make this game like well, for all intents and purposes, like a live service game, again, just is detrimental to the game, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that, like in a years down the line, it will be very good and very like content rich. But like right now, it's just sort of yeah. I mean, that is to say, I played the game for 50 hours, So in the sense, like, I got my money worth, I would say.
Yeah.
Even if I only played with one class, and even if I like play through the seasons with different classes over the years,
Mm-hmm.
that's already sort of worth it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's kind of like you kind of also want more from Diablo because, like for example, I played Diablo 3 like years after it came out because it was kind of bad at launch and then it
Mm-hmm.
got better. So maybe
Mm-hmm.
this will follow a similar trajectory.
Oh my god, this is reminding me. Everything you say basically is reminding me of Cyberpunk right now because I have the exact same plan. Also, I'm trying to the different class of the
Yeah.
the nomad, the street kid, whatever,
I
and
mean, of course, if you replay the game, I mean, it makes sense to play
mhm.
something different. Yeah.
And it was bad at the beginning, like just like Diablo, and then it's got better over time. And
Fairness, I don't think it's a bad game,
yeah, yeah,
but I do feel like the end game content is sort of underbaked a little bit.
mm-hmm.
And I'm sure they have a lot of plans for like future seasons and expansions.
Yeah.
But just at this moment, after finishing the story, I just don't feel very motivated to keep playing, which wasn't really the case with. Again, I mean, Diablo 3 in its current form, I feel like has a better sort of loop for endgame,
Mm-hmm.
but Diablo 4 is kind of not really established, I guess, in that sense. But I didn't regret like buying it and playing it. I still feel like it has like, it's like 85% there. It just needs to like figure out what it wants to do for endgame content.
Yeah.
Because I kind of like, like grinding, getting like item upgrades. I kind of like that loop. It's kind of satisfying to me.
Mm-hmm.
But like when you remove that and when you like grind for like multiple dungeons and then you like get one upgrade item out of like half an hour of gameplay. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, I get it.
But yeah.
But the only info I have been gotten is from this guy, the one of the most top, the biggest YouTubers in Estonia, I guess. I mean, not anymore, but he used to be the biggest, but he's one of the biggest now. But yeah, he was doing also like a Diablo 4 playthrough, and I was only watching him reacting to the monsters. I feel like, because he was like, "Oh my god, this is the monster from Diablo 2 or whatever," and he was very excited about that basically, and yeah, I was like, okay. I just watched the boss fights. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, and
But
I guess
he mostly shared also like there at the very end he basically concluded also that yeah there should have been something more to this or something basically like as you said basically a little bit underbaked. Basically he concluded this basically
yeah,
the
because
same.
they will just milk this story with seasons and
Mm-hmm.
expansions for sure. Because yeah, like you barely scratched the surface of like Diablo lore with the main story of the game.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is that yeah, you would have to have reason to play other than the story, and I'm not sure. I mean, maybe they will. Maybe they will find it. We'll see. I'm curious what the first season will feature, like what gameplay maybe changes or story additions. So we'll see. But if it's just gonna be like because in season you restart the game with a new class and you don't have access to any of your previous stuff. But if
Okay.
it's just gonna be the same exact stuff with no changes, I'm gonna be like, okay.
Yeah.
But we shall see. We shall see.
All right.
Should
So
start in like late July, I think, this season.
yeah. So basically you're playing Final Fantasy 16 right now and nothing else.
Fantasy 16, yeah, not really. Yeah,
Okay.
I need to go. I need to go back to Cyberpunk. I haven't played since I came back from the trip. It kind of like ruined my tempo.
Oh
I was
yeah.
at Cyberpunk on PC, but now like expansions
Mm-hmm.
happening, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna have new tree like skill trees and
Yes.
stuff, and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah. Because I'm
So
also, but I barely can do one game at a time. So,
yeah, I feel
oh,
like I'm just gonna focus on Final Fantasy and then see by the time I finish it where we are, in the sense.
yeah. I'm kind of hoping to maybe do because and July is starting, which is the most craziest time of the
Mhm.
my year
Yeah,
in terms of work
yeah.
and now.
Luckily, it's also the deadest month. Like July, August are like the deadest month in terms of games.
Mm,
So I think I'll have plenty of time to,
mm-hmm.
or I should, unless I get sidetracked, which sometimes happens. But I should have enough time to finish Final Fantasy and
Yeah.
probably even Cyberpunk, honestly. But we'll see. If, or also, yeah, Tears of the Kingdom is also waiting for me. It's a lot. But no,
Yeah.
for now, yeah, Final
Yeah.
Fantasy.
Where was Tears of the Kingdom at the end of the at the beginning of the year
Mm,
when I was like not playing anything, and now it's like okay, yeah, Cyberpunk and Tears of the Kingdom at the same time,
yeah.
and it's the busiest time of the year
Both of them are huge games as well.
and
Yeah. So
massive games, both of them also, and oh my god.
the struggles of beating those games.
Yes, exactly. All right, but yeah. Was there anything else? I don't think so.
So
Any upcoming games that you're waiting, or maybe?
funny you should say, because not a single one. Let me confirm.
No, it's raining. What? No, it's not raining in Pärnu at least.
Not. I don't feel like it's raining right now. No. In Tartu Center.
Nope. It's complete sunshine at least here.
In June. We are at the
Hopefully.
end of June. Yeah, honestly, I kind of feel like in terms of games that are upcoming that I know for sure I want to play, probably Starfield is the next one, honestly.
Oh, okay. That's in
Mm-hmm.
September, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is the time of the year usually when I just go and play an MMO.
Mm.
But I don't feel like I can do that right now. Maybe in August I will play an MMO.
All
But
right.
honestly, yeah, I feel like from my personal wish list, Starfield is the next game, which is September 6th.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna buy it on PC?
No,
Or
I'm gonna play it on Game Pass.
oh yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's like the one good thing. Just get the full game on
Mm-hmm.
Game Pass.
All
Not
right.
sure where I will play it on PC or on the Xbox. We'll see.
Fun fact. Speaking of raining and because I right now need to keep up myself with when the rain actually comes, because I have some exposed wood in my house right now, and where I'm building, and it's actually crucial for me to cover everything up before the rain comes. And the Apple weather app is absolutely garbage in terms of like showing when it's raining. 2 times I was like looking at the weather app and it shows just cloudy, not raining. And I look out the window, it's completely raining. Which, yeah, which,
most precise.
yeah, which
it's okay for like showing temperatures overall, more or less, but yeah, like
yeah, and this is not the city, the Pärnu city. This is my local, like, nope, it's not raining. It's just cloudy, where I can clearly see, dude, it's like pouring rain out right now.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I discovered basically that there's a national weather app now in Estonia, which is like, okay, I guess, which doesn't look good. It doesn't look pretty at all. But yeah, it's at least it's accurate in terms of like rainfall. So it will actually say like, by the way, there's rain coming, which is nice. But yeah, Ilm Plus is the app. I don't know. Yeah, just some random information that the first national weather app, it literally says on the thing. Anyway, yeah, I dig a pond. No, sure, it will have some water in it. Firewood. Yeah. It's the Estonian National Weather Service app, Ilm Plus. Yeah. That's the one I got, which I was like, okay, the first one. Yeah, it doesn't look pretty, but it's functional at least.
I'll check it out.
I dig a pond now. Yeah. You will have a pond. There's some almost every day there has been some rainfall actually for the past like couple of days, which is kind of nice for the nature, but kind of sucks for me because I constantly need to water comes from house roof. Yeah. All right. I think that's it in terms of like 2 hours 7 minutes.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Pretty huge. Pretty awesome. Next week is there?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we may have to do like Thursday because I'm working Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Oh, next week is gonna be also pretty rough because that's pretty much the busiest week of my whole year. Also because there's in terms of accommodation and there's some other stuff that is going on, and to prepare for my trip to Sweden because we are going to Sweden, and oh man. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
We'll see is my official answer for now. If I will be managing to stream, but we'll see. Short range British people also can see. I don't know what that means. British people can be. Yeah. All right. Anyway. If you want to catch us live, then either subscribe or hit the bell or Instagram follow, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. YouTube stuff. Blah, blah. Anyway, it was awesome to hang out. Lotus Film, you're the man. Long time no see. And awesome. Yeah, even Janos dropped by this week. I don't know. Yeah, we'll maybe Thursday, but we'll see. This is the only date you can do a stream, as I understand, right?
What, Thursday?
Yeah.
No, I mean Thursday and before that.
Oh, okay, yeah, before that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. We'll try to make it work,
So we'll
But-
try to make it work.
but
yeah.
but no promises. Yada 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 is correct to say. Yada 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 yada.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you
Alright,
for hanging
so-
out,
Yeah.
and maybe see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Summer is hard to plan for, yeah.
Peace.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.